It is the strongest statement yet from Guysuco after Nicil and its special purpose unit, the SPU, claimed that Guysuco has not been properly accounting for funds it has been given and has been slow in providing details on the assets of closed sugar estates, so an investment plan could be worked out to dispose of them. Guysuco, in a statement, took issue with Wilfred Bagaloo of PricewaterhouseCoopers, the international financial firm which was recruited as the consulting firm by the SPU to conduct evaluation of Guysuco's assets at Skeldon, Rosehall, Enmore and Wales. Mr. Bagaloo had told the media that divestment of the Skeldon and Enmore factories has not progressed because of the lack of information from Guysuco. Guysuco said it is outside of the remit for Mr. Bagaloo or PricewaterhouseCoopers to be discussing the corporation's business in public, more so in the media, without its permission. The corporation accused Mr. Bagaloo of placing his personal relationships above the professionalism of PricewaterhouseCoopers, as well as to participate in acts which are injurious to Guysuco and its business. The corporation then made charges against Mr. Calvin Heath London, the head of Nicil and the SPU, saying Heath London and Bagaloo knew each other very well in Jamaica prior to PricewaterhouseCoopers' engagement by the SPU. Neither Mr. Heath London nor Mr. Bagaloo were immediately available for comment. Guysuco said it views Mr. Bagaloo's statement as a gross breach of confidentiality and the standards of ethical conduct of the financial and investment industries by the consultant, and which might incur serious consequences. On the point of Nicil's professional connection to Guysuco, the corporation said the confusion started with the SPU, which sought to assume the role of the Ministry of Agriculture and is acting as Lord. With regard to the $30 billion bond, Guysuco argued that the role of Nicil and the SPU was to divest Guysuco's assets from Skeldon, Rosehall, Enmore and Wales. However, Guysuco said because of Nicil and the SPU's slothfulness and less than credible divestment tactics, it has now placed at risk the retooling and restructuring of Guysuco, as outlined in the government's state paper on the future of the sugar industry. The corporation blasted Nicil and the SPU for not being able to make a significant single investment in 2 years. Additionally, Guysuco said it is still awaiting a full report from Nicil and the SPU on all and any transactions which were completed or are in progress in relation to its immovable and movable assets, including the scrap metals, machinery, plant, and equipment. With regard to the $7 billion which Nicil claims is not being accounted for, the corporation said Nicil is well aware that Guysuco has several layers to ensure financial accountability. Guysuco denied non-cooperation in providing information requested and presented a list showing the information which was provided by Guysuco to representatives of Nicil and the SPU, along with dates and names of recipients.